Hello, and welcome to Random Acts of Poetry. This next poem, fortunately, I've given it a title, and as soon as you hear the title, you might well understand why I'm giggling a little bit to myself. The title was first used in a Young Ones poem by Rick, and it's called Pollution. And Rick's poem was brilliant. Pollution, pollution, all around, sometimes up, sometimes down. Pollution, I've got your number, I'm coming to your town. Or words to that effect. It's probably the only poem I can actually remember. Pollution, though. We see pollution, to see it is the wrong term. We see it mainly as being the environment, the air being polluted with petrol and aeroplanes. We see it as being the sea being snarled up with carrier bags and straws and cotton buds. I think the Americans call them Q-tips. But pollution isn't just that. Pollution, to me, is about how we pollute our minds, about how we snarl our minds up with certain thought processes. And I've witnessed this. I witnessed it with the XR rebellion, where we've become polluted into a way of thinking that why bother? Why bother? Because we've got so used to our luxury, and we can't sacrifice our luxury, and that's the pollutant. The pollutant is what our mind traps us into believing. The pollutant is us believing that using a carrier bag is easier than taking your own shopping bag. The pollutant is forgetting your own shopping bag and buying another bag of life, so that now not only do you have a collection of carrier bags underneath your kitchen sink, you now have a collection of bags for life that you forget to take. The pollutant is in our minds. It's about how we become convinced of certain things, constantly seeking reassurance for our little existence upon this wonderful planet. Anyway, enough of my witterings this afternoon, and here we go with pollution. This beautiful planet is not dying, she is just weeping in sorrow, as the tears she is crying are not for a brighter tomorrow. The earth will turn as sure as night becomes day, until our star increases its girth and burns it all away. Meanwhile, between these moments of despair, these sentient souls, given the gift of being self-aware, along with the chance to actually care about something other than themselves, devour all hope relentlessly. What we think, we become. The love of more pulls us towards possessing the rest, and perhaps the secret is in the test, striving to acquire the limelight just so you can acclaim to be being the best. Along the way, destroying environments just through the words you say. Choking the air with free speech, teaching the children to obey, manifesting our demise rather than our rise, seems to be the way for humanity.